we were talking about Ron Cook, and just so happens, was it on Friday too? This came out.
Yeah, all of it came out Friday.
Everything came out Friday.
It was a busy. That's why I said, man, I was mad because we dropped our podcast.
What can you do?
It's like that sometimes, but especially during this time of year, because it's like, yo, literally, we putting out our predictions, but Steelers. Nice. I'm like, oh,
but it hasn't.
Man.
I don't think it's gone away. There's like no,
you're right.
There's no new news.
You're right.
Now, so we get to talk about it now.
Dang.
So he wrote an article. I guess he called him on the phone or something, and was just talking about what do you think of this and that, and your off-season progression with your elbow. And here's some of the sound bites or sound clips or quotes, whatever you want to call them, that came from the article. This is about Ben Roethlisberger. Ben says, no doubts he will come back and play well. Feels younger. Knows he's not younger, but feels younger. No pain in his arm. And he is saying he's had some pain in his arm the past couple years.
No, he said his whole career. Then he said that he was like,
I didn't see whole career.
He said for a large portion of my career, I've been throwing with pain in my arm.
He's just a warrior.
It's the first time that I've ever felt no pain when I throw it.
If that's the case, I thought I said more. I thought I saw more towards end of career, or not end of career, but the last few years. But you're saying whole career.
He said a large portion of his career. Large portion of his career.
Okay, got you. But yeah,
I was like, that's interesting.
Look, he was a warrior. He was battling through the pain and still was producing wins and good numbers for us. So we appreciate that. But now you're free of the pain, and now you can be even better than ever. Next one. He said, I feel like I could let it rip right now, actually.
Oh.
But he's just taking it slow. There's no reason. Probably mini camps and OTAs are going to be pushed back.
Been throwing him with his boy, too. Ryan Switzer. Switz the GOAT.
I mean,
whoa! What you mean? Come on, bro. It's a package deal. Let's go, baby.
If he's able to help out Ben, then I appreciate that. All right, the other one. What's up? As long as he's not returning the punt.
Let's go, man. Let's go. Legend.
All right. So the next one is people say I'm fat. He said he hasn't stopped working out, and he thinks it's just people seeing the beard.
He said this is his first time ever working on the off season. He did say, you saw that, right? He said he's working out 5 days a week now. He does 2 days of cardio, 2 days of legs, and 2 days of upper body. He said this is his first time ever working on the off season. Typically, he does not work on the off season. That's what he said. That was also in that quote. You left that out too.
Well,
you definitely left that out. I was waiting on that part. Come on, man.
No. So
that's what he said. That's a direct quote.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. That's been his strategy.
But now he's working out though.
Yeah, but then at the same time, it doesn't hurt.
If it's not broke, don't fix
it. It doesn't hurt to switch it up. I mean, the elbow, dude. The elbow thing. That's like
he said he never would work on the off season, and now he's like working out 5 days a week.
Yeah, but the elbow is something that it gets you refocused. We talked about that. How it could be like a mental refocus.
I'm just simply reporting the news. You left out a fact. I wanted to make sure you remember that fact.
Well, dude, I agree with him. I'm glad he said this because I don't know if I've said it before on the podcast or not, but I think I've told you, I think people are overreacting because of the beard. If you've seen other pictures of him, he's looked slim, in my opinion.
Cool.
All right. Oh, another thing he said, actually. I think I got it covered in terms of like the elbow and the health and him coming back, but he said, now this just shows leadership right here. He's talking about Ramon Foster leaving without a Super Bowl, and he said, I take responsibility for that. I feel bad. I hate to see when someone leaves without a Super Bowl. I take blame. So it's leadership right there. So the article was unreal. I'll put it that way. What's so funny?
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
It's awesome.
So go ahead, give me. I know you read the facts. What's your reaction to everything, man? You said it was awesome. What are you most optimistic about with that report? Shout out to Ron Cook,
dude,
man.
that he's feeling no pain and that he feels like his arm's going to be better than ever, and he has no doubts about coming back and playing well. I think that answers some questions right there.
Okay, I like it.
You don't think?
I just said I like it. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man.
Are you still cautiously optimistic?
I'm always cautiously optimistic when it comes to anybody recovering from injury.
Okay.
Period.
Okay, that's fair. But dude, I mean, this is amazing. This is awesome news, in my opinion.
Okay.
Dude, if he's saying he's been playing with some pain these past however many years, and now he doesn't have it and feels like he could let it loose right now.
I'm with you, bro. You ain't got to sell it to me, man. You sell it to the listeners, man. You ain't got to sell it to me.
Okay. I don't feel like that's the case.
What?
I feel like what I'm saying is just you're just taking it with a grain of salt right now. Probably how you're treating the article too, then.
For me, like I said, I'm a wait and see type of guy because I've seen numerous years where regardless of if it's a high profile player or if it's a young and up and coming player, when it's this time of year, they put the reports, I'm in the best shape of my life. I've never worked this hard. I've never been so motivated to win. I want to do all this. And I'm telling you, this is our year. And then the season comes and you're like, dang, because your expectation was just so high, it became unrealistic. So for me, I'm like, man, if I stay here with it the whole time and he gives me that, well, now it's going to exceed my expectations. I'm going to be even more happy. Whereas if I come out here with the expectation that he's supposed to be 5,000 plus, 30 plus touchdowns, single digit picks, and he comes out and he doesn't give me that, well, I'm going to feel let down.
I'm definitely feeling that, though. Yeah. I'm not going to be let down either way.
Okay.
It's just house money for me. I'm not going to be let down because if he does all that stuff, I'll be like, you know what? I told you so. We all told you. Like, we knew. We believed in Ben.
And if it's the opposite?
It's the opposite. They can't happen. So
I'm just simply saying, if it was, though.
It's not going to happen. I'm not worried about that.
So in sports, people don't have bad seasons. That's what you're telling me.
It's not going to be this one.
I just asked the question. In sports, people don't have bad seasons.
It happens.
So occasion. If it were to happen.
It's not his fault. Wrong routes, penalties. I don't know. There's a lot of things that could happen.
Now, if only you could take this same thought process when it comes to this coronavirus, we'd be in a better place now.
We've come full circle with the podcast.
That's all I'm saying, man. Coronavirus, conspiracy theory. I don't believe anything. What's this? Man, it's the plan from the man to hold us back. You know what I mean? They trying to put us back in shackles, baby. Ben say this, hey man, this is gospel, man. I don't care what happens, man. This is gonna happen, 100%, 1,000%. Take it to church.
I'm going off history though too. He's outside of his. Let me think. It was after the first Super Bowl, the motorcycle accident year. Okay, dude, he's had great seasons, so I don't see why not.
I'm with you, bro.
Now the degrees of which season better than another, that's always debatable amongst friends. You know, you can have that. Go around the coffee table.
I don't debate Ben Roethlisberger with you. I don't do that.
You can go around the coffee table and debate what seasons is best and what. I mean, you could have that conversation. But he's always had great seasons outside of that motorcycle. All right, man, and there's an argument there where that might be a little overblown too, because I think there was 2 or 3 games where he had perfect passer ratings in that season.
All right.
There was 23 picks though.
I just love how you casually be leaving that stuff out. Like, what? When are you gonna say it? What are you gonna say? I'm just over here waiting. Like, is he gonna say it? Is he not gonna say it? Is he gonna say it? Is he not gonna say it? Maybe. Nope. Oh, okay. He's gonna say everything else out, and then he just casually throws. He might have had 23 picks. Like, what? You don't just casually throw that out there. Like, what are we talking about, bro?
I mean, it was a tough year. Motorcycle accident.
No, I'm with you 100%. Like, the fact that he was alive.
Yeah,
that was the biggest thing. Like, I wasn't on the team then, but I talked to guys who were on the team who were close to him, and during that whole process, they did not know if he was going to make it or not.
It's crazy.
So the fact that he was able to overcome that and then still play in an NFL season, like, man, I'll never have anything negative to say about it. I just laugh when some people just talk about that year, and I'm just like, dude, I understand, like, it was remarkable that he even came back, but you cannot just wash away the picks that were associated with it.
But you could see there was progress in him becoming more of like the quarterback, even with those picks. Like, you could see it because the next year,
bro, I'm not tripping, man.
Next year is when
I know you are the Ben Roethlisberger spokesman. I got that.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for you to get the Big Ben tattoo on your back.
No,
lower back.
I'm not.
Go ahead, man.
It ain't like that.
It is like that. I know it's like that, bro.
I couldn't get a tattoo.
Listen, man. It goes Ben Roethlisberger, then it goes Jesus, and then it's probably your dad. All right? I understand in that order, okay? So I'm never going to have a debate with you when it comes to Ben because I know how you feel about Ben, man.
You probably appreciate, though, getting some of the history, though, some context about stuff.
I'm with it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm with it, man. Listen, 7 can ball.
Yeah.
My best quarterback I ever played with. Yeah. I'm never going to have anything negative to say about him. Great dude. He can ball, period. But at the same time, I understand how this thing works in terms of the game and in terms of the expectations on people and all that stuff. And I'm not about to just change my expectation because of an article. That's all I'm saying.
It didn't really for me. I mean,
man, when that article dropped, I started to text. I said, I don't need to text Deke. Deke already seen this. Deke over here jumping for joy.
No, what I mean is I don't think it changed things. I've kind of felt this way.
No, you came in on a whole nother energy today.
You think?
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah.
Every signing was better because of the article with Ben.
True.
If that article doesn't come out, you're not feeling that way about all these other moves. That article comes out, you're like, bro, dude. Hey.
Ebron definitely. Dude, I don't care what you Ebron definitely, dude. Ebron definitely. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've been feeling good about the whole recovery process in general.
We know you've been the I can say you're the spokesperson.
I guess this took me up a notch for sure.
It definitely did, without a doubt. It did.
Those are like all the things I wanted to hear. Everything.
I'm with you, bro.
All the things. So
I'm with you, man.
I guess it goes back to us talking last podcast about relaying information, like these companies with the coronavirus. Just give them something. Just give them something. This is what I needed. This was the something I needed. So I appreciate Cook and Big Ben for that.
Hey, man, but on a serious note, man, shout out to Ben. I did like the message that he delivered on still social media where he's telling people to do what? What's it telling people to do?
Stay in.
Say it again.
Stay in.
And wash your hands. Make sure that that you're spending this time with your family, different things you can do. He obviously had his wife and his children up there talking about the different activities they like to do. Shout out to Ben for that, man.
Why do you think I've been staying in, man? I'm listening.
I'm not listening when the governor says it, when the mayor says it, when the president says no. But when Ben says it, all right, listen, all right, you got me out.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you. It was funny though. It was a good message.